Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Friends and family come together tonight in Macomb County to honor the life of a teenager killed in a crash. And we're told that teen was hit while riding his bike heading to his aunt's house. And we've learned today the 13-year-old died from his injuries. The crash happened Tuesday on Clinton River Road. Jacqueline Francis joins us now live. And Jacqueline, this is simply a very emotional time for those who knew him.
Absolutely. As the family was at the hospital saying their last goodbyes to 13-year-old Jaden, the community gathered for a vigil saying a final farewell of their own. Candles, heart balloons, and poster boards. This is how the River's Edge community in Clinton Township said goodbye. 13-year-old Jaden Collins was riding his bike to his aunt's house Tuesday when he was struck by a car on Clinton River Road. He was taken to the hospital and died Saturday from his injuries.
We just got out to the community and to the school, and the principal helped get the word out, and that we just wanted to do this vigil for the family to show how loved Jaden was and how much support that the family has to hear for them.
Parents supporting their kids through a time of deep grief.
I think the kids needed this.
Yeah.
Their way of saying goodbye or I love you, whatever. The kids needed this.
A moment of silence was followed by a balloon release, sending memories of Jaden above. The community focused now on helping the family through.
It's terrifying, and I can't imagine how they're feeling, or if I had to go through this. And just, that obviously the safety of drivers needs to be very important, watching for kids on the road. It's for something like this to happen.
Back here live at the Clinton Township Police Department, there's still a lot we don't know about the investigation. We're told more details will be released on Monday. Reporting live in Clinton Township, I'm Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you. Time now for a check of the weather, and it is a colder night ahead across Metro Detroit. Let's go ahead and check in with Brian with your forewarned weather forecast. Hi, Brian.
Hey there, Sandra. Good evening, everyone. Absolutely. After we were only into the 50s this afternoon, that sunshine's given way to mainly clear skies, and temperatures have tumbled for just about everyone heading into the 11 o'clock hour tonight. Sitting at 42 right now here in Detroit, as well as over in Howell. 43 right now, working over into Pontiac. Already down to 37 right now in Adrian. The good news, those winds have started to slack off, running about 5 to 6 miles an hour out of the south to southwest. Sitting at 48 right now over at City Airport, 42 at Metro Airport, 43 in Pontiac, cooler 34 right now as you work over into Ann Arbor. We've had a little bit of high cloud cover working throughout this afternoon. That's pretty much thinned out, at least for the central and southern portions of the state. So that'll give us mainly clear skies overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. And that leads to sunshine to start the day before we watch those clouds increase. 30s early, warming into the mid-60s tomorrow afternoon. We've got a few more dry days despite the clouds on the way tomorrow, but some rain, much needed rain's on the way by the end of next week. Details in your full forewarned forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Sandra.
All right, Brian, thank you. A University of Michigan football coach in the hospital tonight after collapsing on the sidelines. Running backs coach Mike Hart carted off the field during the first half of the Michigan-Indiana football game. Players from both teams took a knee. This was as Hart was lifted onto a stretcher and taken off the field. At last check, he's in stable condition. Hart reportedly had a seizure, but head coach Jim Harbaugh would say it was a medical emergency. The 36-year-old coach has ties to both teams. In fact, he was a former player of Michigan and a coach at Indiana. We'll have much more coming up for you a bit later on tonight in sports. One man is hurt after police say he crashed on eastbound I-94. This happened right around 6:30 this evening near Schaefer Road in Dearborn. Police say that man lost control of his car while driving on the shoulder, trying to avoid a traffic backup. The car hit another car and then rolled over. That man is in critical condition at the hospital. No one else was hurt. A rally was held today for Porter Burks. He's the 20-year-old man killed by Detroit police. Burks was killed last Sunday. His family called 911 for a mental health check. They say he suffered from schizophrenia. Body cam video shows police trying to get Burks to drop his knife, but after charging the officers, they opened fire. And now community members are calling for answers.
We're calling for the release of the names of the officers involved, calling for their termination from the police force, and calling for them to be jailed. Those are our demands, and that's what we're marching for.
Burke's family says they do plan to take legal action against the Detroit Police Department. State police are investigating a sex trafficking bust in Southfield. Investigators say 3 women were being forced into sex trafficking. They were discovered at Marvin Gardens Inn. This was after a missing 21-year-old woman's family found several sex ads of her posted in Oakland County. Police investigated. That investigation led them to that motel where the missing woman told police that she was being forced into trafficking by a man she met on social media. Investigators took the 33-year-old suspect into custody. They do say additional evidence was also recovered at his home in Detroit. This investigation is obviously ongoing. Police and faith leaders coming together to make a push to stop gun violence. It's an effort to keep children safe as the number of children hurt in shootings continue to rise. Priya Mann explains more from Detroit's East Side.
100 free gun locks were available today at Second Ebenezer Church as part of a broader conversation on protecting our most vulnerable from senseless gun violence.
For you gun owners, keep it away from your children. It is not their fault that they're fascinated by guns.
A passionate plea to keep kids from getting shot and killed by locking up unsecured guns, normalizing conversations about gun safety, and taking preventative common sense actions.
We want everybody to be safe. One baby is too many, and we've had so many.
This year alone, Detroit police say 16 people under the age of 17 have been killed in shootings. 5 of the 16 deadly shootings were accidental.
We have far too many kids killed by guns because they have easy access to it. And this is one of the platforms that Noble is pushing heavily.
The National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives has more than 3,000 members across the country. The nonprofit partnered with Second Ebenezer Church in Detroit.
We're calling on all disciples to stand for peace and healing. No more shooting, no more violence.
The ones with the guns, we need to reach them and we need to see how we can help them. What is going on with all of their pain and their trauma, that we can turn that pain into power.
Nationally, guns have now surpassed car crashes as the #1 cause of death among kids in the U.S.
And you make sure that your kids understand that you care more than the guns care, more than the gangs care. We as mothers and fathers, we stand up for our kids.
In Detroit, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, Priya, so much more to come right here on Local 4 News at 11.